MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 89.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob Best. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding in, Pierre Boston.
Second baseman, Pierre
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. The Tigers coming up. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Alejandro Ramirez.
Center fielder, Alejandro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Played on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Ricky Cornell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Davis ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning. Digging in, Andy Copen. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-2 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Fielder, David
in now,
Sau.
David Sau. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Morgan Potts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs.
Leading off for the Tigers.
So stepping in, Eric Guevara. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Boris Jones.
Designated hitter, Boris Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air. Davis just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th.
Standing in, Glenn Trejo. First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Massey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Larry Massey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Rivera. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball. Standing in, Rob Best. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Dennis Clifford is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
A weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Pierre Boston. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Settling in now, Garth Copen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Franklin White. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Franklin White.
Into the windup and the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Ramirez.
Into the box, Alejandro Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Copen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another chance. Sam Davis.
Third baseman.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
First baseman number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Manuel is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Cornell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Eric Guevara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schmidt is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Boris Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle. Potts ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is down. In order go the Tigers. They still lead it 2-1. David Sau stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready once again. Lewis Schmidt. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lewis Schmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Morgan Potts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he'd retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now as opposed to being on that nice roll.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Glenn Trejo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Glenn Trejo.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
The right fielder, number 10, Larry Massey.
Striding in once again, Larry Massey. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Wow, that was a big swing. He's trying to hit another 2-run homer. He's got a man on. He took the big hat. May as well start off the game with a 2-run homer earlier.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Sauer comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop.
So striding in, Alfonso Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. Sauer is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Garth Copen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Trejo is on his way home. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Franklin White. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Sauer looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
In now, Alejandro Ramirez. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dennis Clifford. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Pierre Boston.
Pierre Boston comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Looking to send him packing again. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another shot now. Andy Copen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh man, is Mother Nature letting us have it right now. Seems like it's coming down harder than it has all night. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-2 game.
First baseman number 5. Jose
Towards second.
Manuel.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Stepping in now, David Sau, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 swings, and now we've got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's guessing.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Norris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Cubs, number 20.
Digging in to try it again.
Norris.
Ricky Cornell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, lead off base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Manuel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Boris Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. From the stretch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Cornell rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box, Glenn Trejo. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Larry Massey will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hit out towards second. Boston is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Lewis Schmidt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in once again, Morgan Potts. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Potts rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter number 15, second baseman,
Pierre Boston is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
This is line to left. Cornell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Rivera. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop,
Into the windup and the pitch.
Rivera.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Garth Copen. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pops backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter number 4,
Franklin White will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Into the box now, Alejandro Ramirez. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schmidt going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. At the plate, Ricky Cornell.
A left fielder, number 3, Ricky Cornell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. South giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers 7 and the Cubbies 3. Coming to the plate now, Andy Copen. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Dante Baggett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Dante Baggett.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Sam Davis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now at the plate, Jose Manuel. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Stephen Halsey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Eric Guevara is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Boris Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Schmidt is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Glenn Trejo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Settling in now, David Sau. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lewis Schmidt.
Coming to the plate now, Lewis Schmidt 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ramirez moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Morgan Potts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that...
And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob Best. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
In now, Dennis Clifford. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Pierre Boston. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, they've just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers.